Yo, what do you guys want to do? You want to just bust out A? I can buy smoke.
Blocked.
What?
Please don't.
Wait up.
Yo,
Please
you're
don't
gonna-
You're just gonna get blocked.
Who wants to touch? Who wants to touch?
Dude, we know you're trolling.
Shut up. You're so annoying.
You're muted already. Holy shit.
So today we learned something that a lot of us probably already knew, and it's that people on the internet can be dickheads. So, a streamer by the name of Loop, he's actually a really cool guy and a really interesting CSGO streamer. He's actually technically legally blind and legally deaf, and he's somehow still B on esea, which is pretty solid for someone who is definitely legally blind and legally deaf. That is pretty fucking awesome. But he has hereditary sensory and automatic neuropathy, which sometimes means that he can't really speak all that properly because he got a lot of teeth removed. Actually, I'm going to read you the bind that he has set up every time he goes into a CS match. He said, "Sup guys, I got a lot of teeth removed due to a genetic disease, so I can't speak that properly, but I can still call, so be nice." So he can't really speak all too properly. It sounds a little bit, I guess, not normal. But there's nothing wrong with it. You can still understand what he's saying. He's not being a dick or anything about it. He's trying to be as nice as possible about it because he knows that maybe the other teammates might think that he's trolling or something. So he's trying to be as nice as possible with it. He's trying to still make callouts and help his team. He's not trying to fuck anyone over here. But his teammates pretty much assume that he's trolling, and they ended up actually kicking this guy from the game. And you could tell that he was really frustrated, and I could definitely see this happening more than once to this guy because it seemed like something that has happened to him before, and it seems like that's possibly why he got pretty upset about it. If someone comes into your game and tells you that they have a genetic disease and that they can't speak properly but they can still call and they're trying to be nice, to me at least that doesn't really seem like a troll. And I could see if someone was just using a voice changer, was just doing something weird and then was trolling on top of that, I could see how that could be considered trolling and you would kick someone like that. But for this guy who is actually playing the game legitimately the whole time, from what I saw at least, and he was also talking really nicely to his teammates and just trying to be, you know, an actual fucking teammate, there was really no justification for the kick here, and that's actually why the guy who kicked him on esea has actually been banned till 420, which is only 3 days away from now, which to me seems like a very, very small ban. This guy and his teammates pretty much kicked a guy and were making fun of a guy with disabilities. Let that sink in. And that's why it's been a really big deal in the CSGO community to get this to the front page of Reddit, to get everyone talking about this, and this is something that we need to be talking about, and this is something that we should be talking about, because you can't let stuff like this happen. You really can't stop it from happening, at least on like the general level of CSGO, but at least on esea, it was good to see they at least banned him. I personally think the ban should have been longer. I think this is a serious offense. You should have a place in CSGO where everyone can play, whether they have disabilities or not. I don't think this guy should have to worry about being kicked going into games just because he has a disability. Not trolling, trying to communicate with the team, but he might get kicked because he sounds a little bit different. That is pretty fucked up. So two of the players in the game actually came out on the esea forums to say something, and by Advico, who was one of the players in the game on his team, he said, "We thought he was a troll. What would you think if someone came in with the bind text like that? People troll like that all the time. Instead, he should have told people to check out his Twitch. After I checked his Twitch, I realized he was for real. I apologize, but it was an honest misunderstanding because a lot of people troll in esea." And I don't know if that last line is all that true. I think esea is more people who want to take the game more seriously. Of course, you're going to run into trolls every now and then, but it's not nearly as bad as something like matchmaking. So to say lots of people troll in esea is a little bit of an overstatement. I don't think it's really that many people, but that's not really the point. It's good to see that this guy apologized. Maybe he only really apologized, though, because this became such a big deal, because, you know, it's become literally the top post on Reddit in the past day. So, you know, that might have something to do with it, but we don't know. So let's just say he completely apologized because he honestly did felt bad, and he honestly didn't know this guy had a disability. Because, like I said, we don't really know. And Death also said, who was another teammate on the team, he said, coming from the pug, all 4 of us honestly thought this guy was just trolling. We have all seen it happen dozens and dozens of times where it's just some 12-year-old kid thinking they're funny, joining a game and instantly pressing their bind. Instead of pressing a bind like any internet troll can do, link your Twitch or at least talk and say, no, I'm serious, here's why. All 4 of us felt bad after we checked out and found out he wasn't kidding, but he thought he was a troll. Then he left and blocked us all. And Death seems kind of mad. Death seems more or less apologetic and more trying to blame this guy for them pretty much fucking with him. He shouldn't have to link his Twitch. He shouldn't have to do fucking anything. This guy told you what the case was. You decided not to believe him, and then you decided to make fun of him. So, really, what I don't get this guy's logic here. He literally told you already. Why does he have to provide proof for you? And you made fun of him. And even if you thought it was a troll, this guy was playing serious, for one. He was making actual callouts, wasn't really talking outside of that. So how is that a troll? I don't know. I honestly don't get it. I want everyone out there to try something. Next time you meet some people in CSGO, try to have a good time. Try to respect them, even if they're random people on the internet. And I know there's anonymity, and I know you can just randomly go around calling people cunts and cucks on the internet and shit like that. And nothing will happen. But just try to treat people with some respect. Because despite disability or non-disability, or despite who anybody really is, no one really deserves to be harassed over a video game. No one really deserves to be bullied over a video game. It's honestly a little bit ridiculous. And I think everyone just pretty much needs to grow the fuck up a little bit. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Who do you think was in the right? Who do you think was in the wrong? Also, be sure to check out Loop's Twitch stream. Be sure to go show him some love. I will put his stream down in the description down below. I definitely recommend it. It's pretty interesting. Go check him out and show him some love. But thank you guys for watching this video. Of course, if you liked it, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. And if you're new, how about subscribe? But yeah, guys, this has been The Chosen One Inc. And as always, peace out.